workshop. One day full stack development using Python plus. Okay, our today's focus is on how can we going through the full stack development training. Okay, this is overview and how can we start your full stack journey. So many know about what is full stack. Okay, this is a two-way communication, not just one way. Okay, I will ask some question to you and you will get answer me. This two-way communication. Okay, my first question, just anyone has know about what is full stack? I was starting from first. The first question, just anyone know about the full stack? Anyone has to courage to give me answer. Okay, if you know little bit, just say. Okay, front end and back end database. Okay, it is very basic. Okay, it is basic to you should know about the front end. What is front end, back end, and database. The combination of three things, just not three things, so many things, just DevOps in also included. Okay, how can we project to live server? Okay, all the things are included in our full stack. So we starting from the first. Okay, everyone know about the SLMT. Okay, so first thing, if you working on the full stack development, you should know about the what is the core ideology. Core ideology means what is the Python. Okay, the Python, everyone know so many AI integrations and all the things are working on the Python. So it is the first thing you understand. The Python is the core of all languages, and if you start from the Python, so it is very easy language. Okay, the Python is very easy to learn, and you can carry so many functions on it. Okay, that if you know about the C++, Java, okay, it's good. But when comes to the Pythons, so when comes to the Pythons, AI will be included. Okay, when we started to the full stack development in Python, especially in Python, so it is a very best thing because you should know about the all CRUD application. Plus, you can join the AI also. This is the core ideology. And in this full stack in Python, okay, we cover all the points related to the CRUD application and all. And plus point is how can we integrate to the AI? This is one of the major part. So shall we start it? Shall we start it? Everyone are comfortable with English or any native language? Okay, language is not barrier. Huh? First thing you understand, language is not barrier. Okay, starting from the first in SLMT developer corner. Okay, it is all the courses are in the SLMT developer corner. Okay, first thing development hub for the take learn. Okay, then hands-on practice and learning, real-world project training, and full stack AI, Python, and web development. This is the very basics uh, in under the SLMT developer corner. So this program under the SLMT developer corner. Okay, the first thing your development. First thing is development, then hands-on practice, real-world project, and full stack with AI and web development. These are very basic things you should know about it. Okay, shall we start it from the first? It is development hub. So what is in by hub? Just anyone can explain me what is the hub? Development hub, especially. If you can start your mic and say something. Okay, it is wrong. It's okay, but at least you try. Anyone try? Okay, it is just it is not just meeting type. This is a two-way communication. Suppose I will ask some question and you can give some answers. Okay, this is a two-way communication, not just I'm talking and you just listening every time, right? Okay, show your skill set. Okay, if you are comfortable with Marathi, you can you talk with the Marathi also. Okay, language is not barrier. I'm firstly clear this point. Language is not barrier. Anyone? Okay. Okay, hub means suppose it is your college. It's kind of hub means you can learn something. Okay, you can express your talent, and practice all the things under the hub. It college is the best example. Okay, then hands-on practice and learning. Okay, nowadays IT company wants to employ the basic need from the employer. It is a hands-on practice. Suppose I am hired the some person, so basic things I am required. So employee should know about the hands-on practice. Without hands-on practice, uh, it is difficult to hire the employee. Okay, what is the hands-on practice? So basically, it is not a very complex topic. It is just hands-on practice means you should know about how can we create the projects. Okay, means you can create at least 2 and 3 projects. Okay, this is known as a hands-on practice. This is a simple, very. And the second part is the real-world project. Okay, real-world project. So when you come to the go to the for interviews, so HRs are frequently asked the questions if you complete any real world projects or not. Okay, first point, you can working on real world projects or not. So it is very crucial part. You should work on the real world project. Okay, then the next part is the full stack with the AI. Okay, full stack, Python and web development, which we are covering on the SMT developer corner. Okay, why we put in the name of SLMT developer corner? So SLMT, it is a company. Okay, developer corner is the new domain we should start. Okay, developer corner means so developers can build by the SLMT. Okay, they can hire in the companies or SLMT also hire the peoples. Okay, the next. Everyone know full stack is basically front end, back end plus database, but actually is not. So many complex topics, not just front end, back end database, DevOps also. Okay, then cloud storage. Okay, storage. How can you manage the storage? File structure. So many points. So first thing, everyone know about the front end. Okay, back end and database. This is the core ideology of our full stack development. Got it? So first thing on the front end, it is a front end just like suppose you build a car. Okay, outer look of car it is a front end. Okay, back end means there is the engine. Okay, what is the database? It is a fuel, kind of fuel. You can consume. It is the best example of learning the full stack development. Okay, the next part is uh, uh, when you come to in full stack and get the full training of full stack, you can build anything. You can build literally anything. Suppose you can build the ERP software, you can build the billing software, anything. Okay, and when we go with the Python, so you will add the one thing is AI automation means with the help of Flask. What you do, suppose you build some ERP software, okay, you can add the one point, the summary. Okay, so what our software is do is to get all data summary, just like you can use any AI tool. So it is the benefit of Python full stack. So you should cover all the Python, all the full stack, but we add in one AI segment. So hence Flask is very best to learn. Okay, end-to-end application development. You should build any web application. Okay, then web development is very high demanding. Okay, right now also. So many times you just listen in YouTube, anywhere, any news. So company has fires, but it is not a complete truth. Okay, companies are fire. Those people, they are not update yourself. Okay, just one thing I tell you, as a company CEO, so one just those people cannot upgrade yourself. They will be fired. Okay, right now this is the basic scenario. Apart from this, so firing also start. So don't get confused. I will just add this extra point to learn why full stack is important. Because if you go to the interviews, any companies, TCS, Infosys, Deloitte, Amazon, Flipkart, any, the company wants the person, so those can know each and everything. So as a fresher, they are expecting that you to know about it. Okay, this is very basic necessity for the employer also. So please keep in your mind. So you will go through. At least you know the not major project, but at least you build the full stack project. Okay, they have the some database at least for 10 tables also in your project in SQL or MongoDB. Any. I hope you are clear these all points. Okay. So anyone has doubts in this slide? Okay, we freely ask. Okay, this is not a session, it is a two-way communication. You can interact me, you can add some point if you know about apart from this. So you can really ask because company wants, I will repeat again, company wants those person can show your skills. This is the best chance you can show your skill and say something around this slide. Suppose you have add some extra point, so it is good. Okay. Okay, someone asking some question. Just a minute. I will read. So can you repeat your question? Okay, okay. Yes, I will read. So what is UI and API and server? Okay, good. Huh. Okay, API, UI, server, so many times you heard. Okay, what is API? Just simply, API means suppose you create a one form, okay, there is one API. So what is API do is, suppose I want to create a form, I want to need suppose two field form, first one email and then second one is password. So simply I need a API which can work to validate. Do you know validation? Okay, validation means simply check the all two boxes, it is correct or not. I will create the one API just like check email is correct or not. This is kind of API. Are you got it? Suppose I will create the one front end, okay, and asking to Flask, okay, create a one API to check my form. It is a very basic example. Okay, what is UI? UI means you can show your user. Okay, you create nav bar, many cards with the help of HTML, CSS, anything, React, anything. Okay, this is the UI. Okay, can we proceed to the next? Okay, so technologies we cover. The first is very basic HTML, CSS, JavaScript, but it is very basic but very useful. HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Everyone know HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Very easy to deploy. Everyone know it is it's very easy to deploy on anywhere. You just create one dot HTML file and it will be run. Okay, but when it comes to the Python, they will need the some environment. Okay, Python will directly not run any file. Okay, if you try sometimes but need some pip installer, anything. So HTML and Python, so many difference. Okay, then class. Okay, uh, in comes to the class framework. Okay, it is our course is on class. Okay, Python class in full stack. So HTML, CSS, JavaScript, it is the front end. Okay, understand, this is the front end of our application. Suppose we build one software, there is the billing software. Okay, suppose we build the billing software. So HTML, CSS, JavaScript used for the front end logic, means how can user interact with all the options. This is the front end. Okay, then next, I needed some logical parts. But suppose there is a billing software. So billing softwares need so many tools inbuilt. Suppose you create one tools just like a user. Suppose the shop owner can enter the any product or anything. So class, what do the class simply is do to get data from the front end. Okay, validate them, and simply enter to the database. It is a simple work. Okay, class, and then the SQL and NoSQL database. So what do? Suppose the HTML get the data from the various form. Okay, Flask will be processed and SQL will be entered in the database. Very simple. Anyone has doubt related to this concept? Anyone has doubt? Okay. To proceed for the next slide, understand? Sometimes you will use. Okay. Anyone say no? Can you elaborate why you say no? So, if you have any doubt related to the this topic, okay, Sally. Okay, no doubt. Okay, good. Then we proceed to the next. Okay. Okay, how our workflow in Python class? Okay, first introduction to the web development. Everyone know web development, but how can we completely create the web? Okay, you will create HTML, CSS, just the front end, but the full stack means you will create the website. They will carry each and everything. Suppose you create the billing software as a web, okay, web billing software. So what is the web billing software need? They will need the good UI. First part, okay. The good UI means your front end. Okay, they need the best backend. Backend means the proper logic of our proceed data. Suppose the billing software need GST calculate, okay, data entry, bill generation, all the things. So Flask will be handle this, and where we can store in the database. Okay, simple. And one thing is add when you come to the Python is the AI feature in web application. Okay, when it comes to the Pythons, we will use the so many models are there, so we will use in a AI in our web development. It's the basic. Okay, anyone has doubt in this workflow? First one, the web development means you will build ourselves to. I will work on the web development. Okay. The next part is the front end. So it is the most important because suppose your software logic is good, but your UI is not good, so user cannot interact. Suppose you use the Instagram. Suppose I will remove the all styling of Instagram. So what should happen? Can you use the Instagram? Okay, suppose one case, Instagram, there is so many UI stories you add. Suppose I will destroy the all UI, just boxes, little bit boxes and text. Okay, can you use the this Instagram? Tell me yes or no. Hello, can you get to my point? Hello. Okay, simple thing I will explain. Suppose there is an Instagram application you can use. Okay, then suppose suddenly they will crash all the UI part. Just you can say just see the boxes with no colors. Okay, just take simply text and dislocated architecture. Can you use this? No. So front end also the important point. Okay, you got it. Then the major point is the back end. Okay, it is the core part of anything. Suppose you build applications, you build any web development, okay, anything. So front end and back end is the core. Okay, without front end you cannot interact with the directly back without back end. Okay, then the database. So first thing UI, then back end. Back end means simply this is logic. Suppose one car, okay, front end means their look, okay, and their engine means the back end. Okay, So you will shift the gears. Mean what should happen? There is a backend logic. I will just give you one example. So you should learn with the real life example. So what is front end? Don't get confused. Okay, backend means simply just logic of our website. So how can the form will be open? So how can data will be enter, validation, all the things will be covered in the flask or sorry, in just backend flask. Okay, then the database. Uh, suppose a large amount of data where you can store simply database in the file structure, maybe NoSQL, MongoDB, anything you can use. And so many AI features are there you can use with the Flask. Okay, we proceed with the next slide. Anyone has doubt related to the workflow of this course? No. Anyone has doubt? Can you proceed to the next? Okay, the when it comes to the front end, okay, everyone know front end development. Okay, there is so many ways to work with the front end. Okay, first framework is HTML, CSS, JavaScript, then React. Okay, Angular. You can choose anyone, but the base is HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. When you work with the JavaScript, when you learn the JavaScript, you can go to the React also, Angular also. Okay, so in JavaScript, Angular, uh, React, anything. So must you need to learn the JavaScript. Okay, HTML it is very easy. Okay, CSS style purpose means how can the UI handle. Okay, JavaScript is very important to client side. Okay, client side means suppose the form will be open. Okay, in form open there is some validation we add. Suppose enter the 10 digit. Okay, it is a client side we add, not go to the backend. Okay, we reduce the load with the backend with the help of the JavaScript. So JavaScript is the most important. Okay, if you learn, go with the JavaScript, you can use the Angular, React, anything. Okay, with the HTML, CSS, JavaScript is the best combination. UI component and mini project. I hope so many students in college you can create mini projects. Uh, you can create mini projects in your college with the HTML, CSS, JavaScript. It's okay, but it is not okay with for the company. Okay, company don't want just you just need some basic front end HTML, CSS build project. Okay, you will get ChatGPT also. Suppose you add to the ChatGPT, create login form, they will create. Okay, so this is not very difficult part, but you should know about the core logic. AI can do coding, but the one thing is missing, thinking ability. For our personality and AI will be different. Okay, anyone has doubt? Okay, it is the best question. Main role in JavaScript web development. Okay, good question. Okay, I already told you. First, suppose I will create one form, HTML form. Okay, HTML form when load in our website is known as client side. Okay, when you come to the company wants to minimum load on the server. Okay, minimum load on the server means suppose every time I will enter some name, email, and they will not go to the backend part. They first come to the front end part. Okay, so what is JavaScript it exactly do? Suppose you enter your email, okay, then your name. So client side they will check. Suppose email is proper or not. Suppose @ or .com they will write proper. Suppose we will get the mobile number. So mobile number is 10 number is not. Then simple basic logic. It is built in JavaScript. I hope you cleared the point. And sometimes JavaScript is will the UI component. Suppose the you will come to the responsiveness of website, some nav bars, buttons, the logical part. Okay, it is kind of logic in JavaScript to client side. Okay, understand it is all perform in the client side. Impact is this to reduce the server load. Suppose every time to check email you can go to the server, it is not okay. So JavaScript is simply to they can check in the client side, means over browser. Got it? Okay. Can we proceed to the next? The first part will be covered. So basically, suppose we create one billing software. So billing software needs some forms, okay, some pages. So front end will be help. JavaScript will be help. CSS, HTML, all the things will be help. Okay, then comes to the backend with the our Python class. So first thing you should know about Python basics means a print statement, basic if-else statement, logical part. You can cover in C and C++. So how loops are working, okay, while loops, all the things you should know, but you just need syntax. Okay, syntax you will need. The first you should know the Python basics. Means this thing will be covered in Python. Hmm? Uh, it is very easy. Okay, first thing it is Python, so basic is very easy. Okay, the next part is the API creation. Okay, uh, you every time you heard that APIs, but what is actually API? The simple thing API. Suppose I will create one form. Okay, then I will add to the API in. Just check my form is correct or not. Suppose I will add the email address and the password. Is correct or not? I will create one API in class, add a logic to check it is email is verified or not. Okay, then the password is correct or not. It is simple example of API. I hope you will get it. So what is APIs? API is just logic. Logic means what we think working on the web. This is called the API. Okay, routing and templates. Okay, every time you cannot use the pages to create in project. So template and routing, uh, it is the best part. Suppose you are creating billing software. So in every time you create the HTML file, every time you create the CSS file, no. Just you create a one times header and footer. They can use to every place. This is simple is templating and routing. Okay, got it? Routing means your navigation. Once you create the navigation, uh, they will help. So navigate to any page. You got it, the routing and templates. Okay, in full stack Python, when we start the series, uh, we'll cover the each and everything, and we can depth on it. So it's just not in what do you say, just cover up what, not we are depth on it. So what is routing and what is template? Okay, then next is form handling. So everyone know, everyone, I think everyone use the HTML. Just raise your hand. How many students know the HTML? Please raise your hand. How many students are know about the HTML? Hello. Remaining students are not knowing your HTML. Hello. Okay, good. Okay, good. So many students are know about the HTML. Good. Okay. You should know about the HTML. HTML means it is a markup language. Okay. The browser only know the HTML. Okay. When it comes to the web development, the HTML is base of every. Okay. Good. So many students are know about the HTML. I know that so many students are in research, so that's why they are not in programming. But understand, okay, you are learning in college data science, anything, but when you programming touch is very important. Suppose so many companies are need full stack developer, so that's why I tell you, okay, our front end is covered, back end part is covered. Okay, then comes to the database integration. Okay, can we proceed for database integration? Okay, good. Just one student is very what about the remaining? Okay, this is not your class. Understand? This is a two-way communication. You should start your mic and say something. Suppose you not understand the some point, you can ask me. Okay. SQL. Okay. SQL. Everyone know the SQL statement. What does the SQL statement? Suppose you insert the data. Okay. Structured query language means they will send to the data with the help of your backend. Okay, in the SQL part. Just then CRUD application. CRUD application means create, okay, delete, update. This is the CRUD application. When you create a simple web on full stack, okay, suppose you create the billing software, you need to insert the data, delete, update, anything. So you should know the SQL statement. Suppose you delete want to data, so SQL insert. Okay, you want to delete, the delete statements are there. So it is very important point of CRUD application. CRUD means insert, update, delete data with the real time. So SQL is very important part. Okay, CRUD application with the base of all things. Okay, one question is SQL used for creating a database. Okay, uh, actually answer is SQLs are used to interact with the database. Okay, it is the mixed answer is interact with the database. Okay, first thing, there is the SQL answer to create database. Okay, actually to create database also the query. Okay, but the real meaning of SQL is to interact with the database, to different perform. Suppose I want to get some data. Okay, so SQL will the help to interact with the database. It is the simple meaning. It is the interaction between the database and your web application. Okay, they can create also, but the real meaning is to interaction. Okay, CRUD application I will already told you. Then connect to the your SQL statement, SQL statements and a flask. Okay, flask just like your logic. Suppose how many data will be insert. So they will command to the SQL 10 records I will need. So SQL can get and retrieve the data. Get it? And real time storage. Okay, real time this will happen. Suppose you create one application, uh, this application can perform the suppose data collection. Okay, one example is 1 minute. Okay, we come to the billing software. uh, so many forms are there, so many number of data will be interact, so many data will be deleted in sheet. Okay, so real time, it is a real time application. So it is very important real time application, real time data insert and delete also. So when our SQL, okay, they will connect to the Flask, connect to the MySQL with the help of SQL query. Get it? Okay. Can you proceed to the next? Okay. So in our course, we will cover each and everything. This is the overview. Okay. Then AI integration in web application. Okay. How many students use the YouTube? Raise your hand. How many students use the YouTube right now? Means I think each and student use the YouTube. Okay. Can you see the one difference in some few days? So one option is add in YouTube when you open in any video is Gemini. Okay, this is the one option, Gemini. So when you click, they will get the summary of video. Okay, this is the AI integration. Simple example of AI integration. Okay, this session will stop. You go to the YouTube and search the Gemini logo. When you click, you will type something. They will get the related to the video. Okay, suppose summary, anything. Suppose main points of this video, anything. This is the AI integration in our any web portal. This is kind of example to understand what is the AI integration. AI integration is simply, suppose you create a billing software, you just add to summary option to automatically one click summary. It is the AI automation. Okay, everyone can create very easily. Okay, next point is, anyone know about the cursor, windsurf, AI tool? Okay, ah, uh, one question is, one last question. 1 minute. What is NPM? Okay, NPM means Node Package Installer. Okay, Node Package Management means, so when you working on the Python, React, Angular, they need some environment. They suppose they directly not working. They need. Hello.
बस लेट होती ना 11:15 होती बस
Hello.
अडीच तास लागतात डायरेक्ट बस राहते ना अडीच तास
Hello. Anyone has doubts? Okay. Come to the topic of npm. Okay. Then pip installer. Everything. Okay. This is the kind of environment. Suppose this is a desktop, but desktop are directly doesn't know about uh, your operating system. They will need some media, some middleware. Middleware means they will need some understand the two languages. Best example is, suppose one person will talking about English, and second one talking about the Marathi, but they doesn't know about each language. So translator will have to translate all those to communicate. Okay, this is very easy. Okay, easy topic. So same as npm do, they will interact with our application to the software. Are you get it? So many technical terms. I will not come to the technical part. Just overview to understand what is npm. They will provide just a simple kind of environment. Got it? Okay. So you can learn when you starting some new thing. So go with the example. It is best. Okay, career and roadmap. Full stack developer role. Everyone know full stack developer in web application, software in technical lead. When you start your journey in full stack in such a company, okay, first thing you are fresher, some year will you pass, okay, you are software engineer, then you are head of the team. Okay, this is the procedure. Okay, then projects, so many projects you can create, e-commerce, social media, AI powered web, anything you can create when you complete your full stack training in Python class or anything. You can in Merge stack or full stack, anything. You will complete e-commerce build, social media, AI powered web application, anything. Okay, then so many opportunities just like internship. So you need to strong your portfolio, your resume, okay, LinkedIn interaction. And when you in the starting phase, one thing you can do, you enter in any startups. So when you enter in the startup, so many load on you. Suppose the large companies give you the small work, but the small companies give the large work. Understand? Means when you enter the startup, so many works manually you can learn something. Okay, then so you will build yourself with the startup. Okay, job strategy. Okay, mock interview. There's so many platforms are there, LinkedIn, anything you can post. It is the strategies for your future. So it is the career roadmap after, not just the full stack. You just complete the merge stack and full stack in Python or anything. It is the career opportunities. It is a stage. It is a one by one stages. Okay. So thank you all to listen all this lecture. Okay. This session will be not end. Okay. Let's talk about your journey. Okay. As Everyone as a fresher right now in your learning currently your college. So what exactly what you do right now? Okay, you need some research related to AI. Okay, need technical background means you will learn some topics on AI. Okay, then find out any opportunity in startup. At least 4 months, 6 months, you will get the certificate or get the real life hands-on experience. Then you apply the job. It is the best strategy uh, for doing better yourself. Okay, so it is an open conversation to all. Okay, anyone has doubt, so please can interact. You open your mic and suppose you comfortable with Marathi, so it will okay. Suppose you comfortable with Marathi, it's okay. Just turn on your mic and say something related to. Okay, this full stack batch is starting from the 7th of December. So anyone has interested, please contact us. After the letter, we will share one form and all the prices related to the course. Okay, this is the introductory session to Python, Flask, or anything. Okay, we discuss on your future. Okay, means how you can start your journey in. Okay, one question. Okay, we have some stranger for cracking interview. Okay, so in interview point of view, because I am the CEO of SLMT. Sometimes I will give some interviews. So I will uh, just find one thing. As you know, as you're fresher, so college will be okay. Okay, they will do better, but the company requirements is different. A kind of different requirements. The company wants the person. Okay, they will at least they will know the everything. Everything is not just the front end, not just the back end. They will know the everything. At least you should basic in you just create database. Okay, but you connect to the database to a front end to back end. This is a basic necessity. And now the so many AI tools, just cursor, Windsor, anything. They will just help you to create the project. But AI can do everything. But one thing, they will not correct. They will not do the logical part in depth. Okay, they will do the some basic task. But why we need the developer in AI? So those developer, those are the basics. Those developer, those are know the depth in all things. Suppose you are best in backend, so it is very best thing. Okay, the AI cannot do everything. Okay, they will do some of the basic tasks right now. So what you adapt yourself, first thing you learn the basic things. Okay, then create the project. You can go depth to the project. Okay, then show to the companies directly. It is also best way. Suppose you create in 2 3 members, you create one project, you can showcase in your college, and there you can directly reach to the companies. Okay, you can contact LinkedIn with your HR to show your project, and you can enter your company. Okay, this is the kind of another way. Okay, okay, you type of mistake strategies. Okay, so best strategy for getting the job. First thing you should write now. Okay, I will write now. What what is the right now? My meaning is so current situation. Okay, so many my friends are in working in TCS. They are HR. So I will talking with them. So my point of is so as you now to working on the real life project. So basic necessity of company is so person they are working in the real life project. So it is very good. Okay, first thing you do rapid practice. Okay, rapid development. Okay, adapt yourself. Okay, nowadays not just your communication better means you are better. No, so communication, your coding, you should know about development also and DevOps. Okay, not in depth. So but the HRs wants to you can create at least 1 to 3 projects, 1 to 2 projects on real world, means you can deploy it. Okay, you can deploy it on server. Suppose you deployed on server, you can add your resume. So it is a best impression. First thing, HR open your resume, they will show your add some link, they will deploy it. So it is very best. So everything will be covered. Okay, anyone? Okay, full course. So we will share the full prices. One form will be open near about for. Okay, I will check and I will send the message. Okay, on group. It's the complete roadmap. And one thing I already told you, we can just enroll the few students also, not large of we have get for this course. So limited students, okay, but the quality students I want. So first thing they will the small interview type in the office, our ASLMT office. Then we start it. We will build the person. Those are crack the company, our mode. Okay, crack the company. Or the second approach, you can build your own startup also, because you know about the front end back end. Okay, freely deploy on the server, so you can create your own project, create your own social media, anything. Just like same our SLMT create so many applications, so many websites are there. So I am firstly I am also from 2 to 3 years. I am also a student, but I have started my journey as a entrepreneur. Okay, it is not very difficult nowadays. So many AI tools. You can try at least. Okay. Anyone have doubt? Those students are staying from the last minutes to are very you are very patient. Okay, one thing I will tell you. I will recently I will meet TCS. My friend is from the HR. A very long conversation. So one thing I will get, the students come to the interview. They are very lack of knowledge in development. Okay, current situation means they are not just like asking you to question. They are asking you the current situation of AI also. Huh? Just one thing you remember, current situation means which AI technology currently right now is working. So you can use this technology in your development to it is make it fast. So it is a kind of question interviewer asks right now. Okay, suppose you give the answer very correctly, so they will select with the higher package. Okay, so one this is the concern part of your our students. So they are doesn't use the AI, but you can use AI, but you should know about the core technology. Okay, you should know about the core all the things. Then you use the AI. First, you know the basics. Then they can use AI for your increase your productivity. Okay, suppose you have any doubt, so freely ask. Okay, and everyone know it is the IT company, and recently we can hire some person, but unfortunately, remaining are not enter in this internship. But don't worry, we will end. Will after you complete this course, you have to directly enter in the internship. Okay, just raise your how many students are taking uh, for the aptitude test of SLMT. Okay, how many just come? Okay, okay, good. Okay, good. Okay, so many students are enter in the okay enter in the internship, but unfortunately you are not selected. But there is another chance. Okay, there is another chance with the great opportunity to build yourself with the full stack. I know those so many students are in a different path. Means you are in data science, you are using Power BI, Excel, but it is okay. You can daily 2 hours for Python training, so it is okay. Now, as a student, you can learn okay explore thing, and suppose you are interested in full stack, you can continue. Otherwise, this knowledge is not a very outdated. Okay, full stack right now in demand, but full stack means at least your DevOps you will project in live. Okay, in this project, one thing I think I will cover in this full course is course is so how can we deploy this project in free of cost? So it is possible. It is possible. We can cover 100%. How can we deploy this project? Okay, and you can add your resume. It is the best part. Okay, anyone have doubt? You can freely ask me. No, just a few time left in our 1 day workshop. Anyone has give me feedback? Okay, I am the CEO of company. You can express yourself, guys. You are afraid from this small session, so it is not good. You can express yourself. Hello. It is very good, so you can communicate with me. So many students are know about me, so why you afraid? Okay, this is a two-way communication. At least you try to communicate with me. Okay, if comfortable with Marathi, you can continue. So I will talk in also in the Marathi. Okay, at least one person you try. Anyone has to courage. I will give the feedback. I need a feedback for this session. So how can you understand this session? Okay, but can you increase some knowledge? Anything you can express. Please turn on your mic. Anyone? Hello. It is very crucial part. You are not talking with uh, in session. So at least you try. Okay, you are fail. Okay, but at least you try. Anyone? Give me some basic feedback. Suppose you learn something new on this session. So comfortably ask me. Okay, and this is for the limited student, not for the all student. Okay, limited means the students have the quality to complete this course. So SLMT corners will be only this person will give. Okay, not just the fees. This is the quality person. Okay, suppose you have the very basic knowledge. Don't worry. We will give to the quality. So many SLMT students interns are hired in so many companies. So don't get afraid about this. And in this course, we will add some HR directly communicate with them. Okay, my friends are HR, so they will communicate with Saturday, Sunday, maybe. Suppose they are free, so I will request them. So they will take the one session. How can you get the job? Anything. So it is very best part for you. They will cover this all the points. So admission process will be starting from the 7th of December. Before we will test one form, so we will get fill. Those are interested. Okay, fees are mentioned on this. Okay, guys, please understand. It is a one-way communication. Okay, it is a two-way communication. Hello. Okay, turn on your mic or if you. Okay. Just anyone give me one feedback as you turn on your mic. Anyone? Okay. So how many students are interested? Okay, okay, good. So how many students are interested in this training program? Just raise your hand. Primary basis. I will not consider as you enter in this course. Just raise your hand. You just interested. No. Good, good. So many students are interested to join this course. It is a good thing. Okay, 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 good. Okay. So you can share also your friends. Okay, this session will be recorded, and if you want to watch this later, so it is also possible. So we wind up this session. Okay, I am. Last time I tell you, anyone has give me feedback for this session. Okay, okay. Thank you. Uh, to attend this session and make it very better. Okay. Uh, I hope just you cover just you can discover this new point. So it is best. So our session motive will be to learn thing in new things. Okay, learn you can new things in the technology field. It is good. Okay, we'll wind up this session. Okay, those who are interested in this course, we will share one form. You can fill this. Okay, our team will be reach out.